I'm about to do. I never used this one. Oh, the tape is too big. There we go. Oh, it's good. That is really good. I'm cutting up taters. Don't fall over. I'm cutting up taters. I'll be right with you. I've got onion sauteing in my pan. My nose is so stuck out. Oh, my nails, that hurt. Oh, it's too big. Couple got some bad spots. Always check your taters for bad spots. Look at my hair. Add some taters. Check your taters for bad spots. I'm going to pop that nail off. She's going to sit in here. Lord, what's next? Yeah, my nail's loose now. I don't like it on this thing. Mr. Taylor Comfort. Check in the bad spots. Okay, so I've got onions and thinly sliced taters in a pan. Throw your bad spots away. And get out your kielbasa. Oh, I'm gonna leave that now. Polish kielbasa. Polish kielbasa, onions, and taters. Gonna cut it into little coin medallions. I don't use that knife though. That cut my hand off. I can use that knife. A good knife. How's everybody doing this evening? As you come in, tell me how you doing, who you are. Say howdy. Oh Lord, I'm looking at that already. Kick your house shoes off. Hello, hello, hello. Cooking dinner. How y'all doing? Throw your trash away. Oh, my goodness. My nose is stuffed up. Then I get a rag and clean your mess up. I dropped it. Is the fire going? Okay. You hear the frying, I've got onions and taters and kielbasa in a pan. I would have been on here earlier, but I had to pack an empty order. I'm pulling double duty and helping David. It has been a day, y'all. It's been a day. Which one is down here? Whew, it's been a day. We got about 3 inches of snow. We're expecting a little bit more tonight. Nothing to write home about. This Polish kielbasa's got a lot of salt, so I'm just gonna salt just enough to turn on the taters. Slow salting. There we go. Pepper. And I'm gonna do some garlic powder. And then I found a spice the other day. I had to find it on my. Here it is. Found a spice the other day by Kinder's, and it's roast chicken. This is good on anything. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you eat. It's good on anything. I've been using the Hound out of it. Time to flip everything. Get your spatula. Woo, buddy. Sounds like Grandma's kitchen. I don't use a whole lot of oil. If it gets dry, I may spray it a little bit, Here I am, I was going back and forth. Look at my hair. Look at how much it's frizzing out over here. The weather. So I've got onions, taters, and kielbasa. We're having a late dinner because the guy from Alaska hit Dave's Etsy store, and I had to pack one. I also wove 2 dream catchers. They're not complete today, but I wove 2 dream catchers, and I've got them being pressed over here. And I actually did 3 feather drops already. That's like my most unfavorite part, so because I have to use my fingers and my fingers don't want to work. Hang on. Let me get my cheese. My butter. Actually, Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna cheat and have grands tonight. And get potatoes stuck all over me. Sounds good, don't it? Have y'all seen that Amanda Meadows that does the, what's her, Charlene in the Trailer Park? Every time I say, sounds good, don't it? Then I want to do with Amanda Meadows, and excuse me, sounds damn good. You gotta go watch Amanda Meadows. It's Meadoes. Ha! Listen, I used to supervise people that lived in those kinds of trailer parks. She nailed it. She nailed it. It's hilarious. Open your very expensive new roll of lemon full. Get the tape off. Oh, that is thick. Ouch. We're going to turn that puppy on to 450. Turn our oven on. I'm glad you got a nap. We got about 3 inches of snow. My physical therapist still got here at 9. It wasn't too awful bad. David ran his trap line super early. I have had a day and a half. I'm gonna lose a nail. I got up and had physical therapy, and then I did some crochet. Ow. And then I started another crochet project, and I kept the fire going the whole day. And then I wove 2 dream catchers, and I went back to crochet. Sorry. Gosh, stubborn, ain't you? And I had to redo some stuff because I'm making the big blanket sea turtle. My nails gonna cover. Made the big blanket sea turtle, and I'm trying to make the shell in more of the oblong instead of the round for this one. So spent a lot of time redoing my design. So I had a busy day. Kind of weird. I know he's just killing me. And then I watched people, while I was crocheting, I watched people have breakdowns on social media. Because they don't research, and they don't read, and they don't listen, and they don't look at things. So I kind of had to giggle over that for a minute. Did you know, this behooves me, did you know that young people are driving their Teslas to Tesla sales lots to boycott Tesla? So if you're vegan and you're going to a vegan event, make sure you stop and get a cheeseburger. I don't get it. They're not worried about the environment anymore, are they? They're worried about their bank accounts. What you been up to? I ain't been up to big diddly. I'm broke. Let me put my nail back on. We had a man down. Okay. I did my onions first so they can get a little loosey-goosey. And then I sliced my potatoes, put my potatoes in, and then I put my kielbasa. You should salt and pepper before you put your kielbasa in, so it sticks to the taters and not the kielbasa. I take the hound out of these too. You can still get elderberry syrup around here too, but I've gotten to where these are just easy to take. I ate the hound out of these all winter. David does too. Stir. That sounds good. Sounds good. I'm sorry, I'm on Amanda Meadows kick today. She cracks me up. We don't have any turtle. We have turtle fished in, gosh, a while. We use turtle fish a lot, and you have to measure them to keep them. I'm also going to put some mozzarella cheese in here when I almost get done. But we use turtle fish a lot, and you have to measure them and keep the common browns. The alligators are protected. And then you bring them home, and you try to get them mud out. And then you clean them, which is a event. But they're good. You have to boil the meat before you batter it and fry it. Unless you're going to make soup. But we haven't done that in a few years. We did a lot when the kids were little. The kids would eat the hound out of it. They loved it. They loved it. Yeah, it is good. David said it's good. Yeah, they seem to. I like them a lot. We've taken them out for a couple of winters. And then... oh, where's my other crap? Where did I put it? I dropped the other one. Because I was sick all summer, so... And then they have a eucalyptus tea called Breathe Easy. Oh, here it is. This is really good too. And then if you watch Midwest Magic Cleaning, you gotta have a bottle of APC. You people that watch it won't know what that is. I love MAC. I love MAC. Yeah, the elderberry gummies, we've taken those for a couple of years now. And they have some good zinc in them too. Oh, if y'all have not watched. Big news. Hang on. Big news. Big news. If y'all have not watched the Jillian Michaels interview she did with a PhD in all that health crap, you need to go watch it. I need to put the link in the community page, the post page. The lady actually tells you what the ABHA said about the Sabrina Wallace was right on it. And I'm feeling better, and I told her I was perking up, so we're now going to try to get that scheduled. I feel decent today. Of course, I had me a nap. Little nap. Had me a nap. But she told everybody what the CIA put out a statement. Now they didn't make it really, big news, obviously, but they put out a statement. And you need to go listen to this lady, this doctor, this professional, this PhD, and let her tell you all about it. And then you're going to think back to a lot of my videos, and then the one we did about genetics and the breeding population. And I didn't want to tell you how long people have been genetically modifying and controlling the breeding of livestock, but it's been around 12,000 years. So she gave me the specifics on that, so that gives you a rough estimate of how long we've been screwing crap up. She was epic. You gotta go watch it. As soon as I get done here, I'll share it. Oh my gosh, I was like, yep. I want to send out mass cards to everybody that dogged me and be like, I'm accepting apologies now. Because all I heard was, you're too stupid to understand this. Mother Nature's pretty simple. So that was fun. I always like being proved right. Mickey, it's way worse than that. I mean, that's part, but it's way worse than that. What they snuck in, and you'll learn why they put the things in, the new things in the Jibby Jabbies, all of them, that are different than the original smallpox vaccine. That you'll understand why they do it different now, and why they put certain metals in your body that they should not be, and how they've took that justification and amplified it so out of left field that you can't even, it's not right. Anybody that, it's not right. Like, you can't justify it. It's not right. So I was sitting there going, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to share this later. It was the best interview, and I was sitting there going, dadgummit, everybody should follow their gut instinct. We're right. I've worked with too many breeding programs, livestock, and I know how Mother Nature works. And I was telling people, I lost a really good friend due to this. She was terrified. She would get all amped up by the news, call me, and take it out on me. And I was like, you can't do this. And I was like, you're in a gated community, honey. I was like, just deal with what comes to your door and in your home, and don't worry about anything else. And like the one time a month I would go out, I would try to skirt in, skirt out where I was going. She's like, you're not wearing a mask. You're a murderer. And that irritated me because I supervise murders. And I said, I'm sorry, but just because you're terrified and emotional doesn't mean you can treat me in this manner. She didn't like that. So we had to end our friendship. And it sucked because she was a really wonderful person. But I ain't up for drama. It's just like, if you're going to call me upset, wait 15 minutes and call me when you're not as upset. Just be nice. Yeah, affirmation is really nice. You're welcome, Margaret. What'd I do? I'll tell you about the interview. That's a really good interview. So good. Jillian Michaels used to be a wackadoodle, all this vegan, eat plant-based, and she has learned a lot. And she tells you a little bit of what she's learned in that interview. And she's like, I can't believe I ever thought like that. And it was an eye-opener. And I was like, yeah. Good content, great content. You even see a PhD whose physician tried to bully her. Now, I had a really good physician at the time. He was just a good old boy. And he wrote my chart. He's like, you may not take this because of the issues your body already has. Absolutely not. And I was like, I wasn't planning on it. So I had a really good doctor, but this woman was bullied by her physician. She's a PhD in like molecular biology and 3 other things. And I was like, Margaret, yeah, a lot of people got snookered. I had a friend, he had kidney problems, only had one functioning kidney. He was fine, had a fever and a cough. They wanted to put him in the hospital, so he had, put him in the hospital. Okay, this is a man with one kidney issues, had been on disability because his kidneys almost shut down and killed him. The first thing they did was give him remdesivir. Remdesivir, 80% across the board, will basically take out kidneys. I told his wife, I was like, now his widow, I was like, they never should have done that. Ever. They never should have done that. And then the stress of all this and the isolation, I think, really added to my best friend that died. I think it added to him leaving so quickly when he got sick, because there just was not the capacity for care and interaction, and it was a lot. It was a lot. But Jillian Michaels, and she's several times in there, she's like, I was stupid. I was like, yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. She's a whole different person, and she says that basically in the interview. She's like, now that I've learned this, I'm a whole different person. I just put the tater onto my stove. Olive oil. Just spray it around the edges and let it stick down because I don't want to use much. Put a top on it. I know they don't put my notifications out, and I don't really have a set schedule. It's just whenever my health lets me do stuff. But now that I'm perking up, me and Sabrina are going to try to reschedule that. And I will do a prior notification. As much time as Sabrina gives me, I'll do a prior notification about when that one's going to occur, so that y'all can catch that one. I know so many people's wanting to catch that one. I've drunk so many teas, my straw's red. Been working on a cherry water thing today. It's okay. I think it's why my lips are so red, though. I think. Oh my gosh, that's horrible, Margaret. Do you know that there was a funeral director the family found out was pulling gold teeth? It wasn't from my immediate area, but about an hour over. You don't make boondock people mad when they find, no, you shouldn't do that. And it was a big event. Oh, and the other day in Cumberland County, holy crap, I need to not stand over the stove. The other day in Cumberland County, they found skeletal remains in Cumberland County. They've not released any other information. It was found near Westall, near a wildlife management area. They've not given any information, but they found skeletal remains. Where are you going? Must be tending the stove. So we're all sitting here wondering, because there's been a preteen missing for a couple years, I think. And then we're wondering, did somebody haul somebody in and plant them? Because there's a lot of open, wooded, rough terrain up here. Margaret, a lot of people do that. It's sad. It's sad. The one thing that the last 5 years has confirmed for me is how absolutely superficial and evil people are. And it made me put my bubble up and expand it by a while, by distance. And I just had to be like, oh, my mama made this. I've got it pulled up and folded so it hits me up here. But that guy over there, he was stealing teeth. But people are just mean. And, you read the Bible, people are inherently evil. But if you're not one of those that are super inherently evil, you kind of go through life glossing over, thinking other people think like you. And when you work in the corrections field, you realize really quickly that you're a rarity. No, they don't. And so you get a glimpse about what people are capable of. And then when I did all the pre-sentence investigations for a lot of the murders and violent stuff, that was a wake-up call too. And I was like, wow, people are horrible. My mom she loves patterns. Any pattern, she loves patterns. Oh, I'm going to tell a funny on my mom. One time she went to the pattern store and she was just looking for a specific color, and it was when her eyes were starting to go, and she was too proud to go get glasses yet or wear them the whole time. It was right around that time period. And so she went to the pattern store. She came back and she had this pretty, like, turquoisey sea foam. And she was like, look at this gorgeous color. I'm going to make Easter dresses. And it was a pretty color. And I was just a little girl. I was 11, 12 probably. 10, 12. And I walked up there and I went to feel of it. And I looked at it, had print. It said Sizzler, like the steakhouse. It said Sizzler, a very tiny microscopic print. But you could see it if you had decent eyes. And I said, Mom, did you see what this said? And she goes, what? I said, it's got a print on it, Mom. She goes, no, it doesn't. I said, oh, yeah, it does, Mom. Look. And she looked real close. She goes, oh, my gosh. She said, we can't wear that to church. It said Sizzler all over it. Just sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. It was a very, very nice color, though. It was a very pretty color. Oh, I wonder if she remembers that. I'm going to have to remind her about that now. That was like an epic fail for Mom. That was like an epic fail. I'm burning it. Oh, I'm burning it. But I will repost that link. Gosh, hair, cooperate with me. I will repost that link so y'all can watch that. It was a very good interview. The most information on that topic that I've been able to, easily compostable, that I've been able to get on that topic probably ever. So I'll definitely share it. Great interview. I'm glad Julia Michaels is waking up. Look, I know I was like, we should get like advertisement pay. And she was like, that's not funny. And she got it on sale so she couldn't return it. And that hung around in her craft room, sewing room for, I saw it clean through high school. I don't think she really ever figured out what to do with it. Because it wouldn't even do small quilt squares because it was stamped so close. She probably ended up throwing it away. It kind of broke her heart. That was funny though. I'm sorry, Mom. That was funny. Yeah, well, I think she had them. She just wasn't wanting to wear them all the time. She was still on that stubborn, like me. I'm in that stubborn phase. She was in that stubborn phase. She didn't want to wear them all the time. She wears them all the time now. But that was funny. I will remember that always. I don't want my taters too awful done. I like a little bit of crunch. I'm weird. Oh, that's hot. Duh. Oh, I've got onion in my eye. I've got onion in my eye. I forgot. I'm gonna cut them off while I'm sitting here for a while. And then I'm gonna shred some cheese over them. But I need both hands to do that in concentration. So I want to pop on when I was cooking and say howdy and check on everybody. I'm fixing Legends Go. I just wanted to pop in and let you know what was for dinner. We had the Etsy order I had to pack, so I was a little bit later than I wanted to be, so I trimmed down dinner to something quick. Had a much better day today. Been going all day though. I'm tired. I had a little nap, not a big one, a little nap. But I've been going all day, keeping the fire and physical therapy first thing, and so I've had a full day of make 2 dream catchers and crocheted and done a bunch of. I'm eating the potatoes. Oh no, you're kidding, dazed and confused. You gave a dazed and confused. Listen. I don't know. When David was moving his clothes in to this house after he bought it, I was helping him pack his clothes. And through his mom would buy a lot of t-shirts and stuff because he worked at a hardware store then. His mom bought a lot of t-shirts at yard sales and flea markets and stuff. At the very back, had not been worn a lot, but hadn't been thrown away because it had been purchased. Was one of those Big Johnson t-shirts. I know I laughed out loud. I know I laughed out loud. I was trying to be nice. I didn't succeed. I laughed out loud. And, you know, she wouldn't know what she wouldn't know, not cracked me up. So he got the chair at the back, so, you know. Because if it had been tossed or cut up in the rug, you'd say, I paid good money for, you know, and, oh. Hilarious. Very funny. Okay, I'm going to let my mozzarella, I'm going to let my cheese melt. Oh, David said he was the one that bought it. Why was it in the back of your closet? You trying to let your mom see it? He said he don't know. His mom didn't know what it meant. Cracked me up. I laughed my butt off. Oh, I can see that. He said his brother had a whole bunch of them. I told David that he needed, and what it's from the moment we haven't married long when oh shoot, who is it with the fire hose pants and the buck naked underwear? Who is that, Dave? Duluth Trade Post or Trading Company. David looks like the little guy that they draw. That is their little mascot. And so I got in their email one day. We'd been married a few years at that point. I got in their email and sent them a picture of David. And I said, I'm just wondering when the advertising money is going to come my way. You're obviously using my husband's likeness. And they emailed me back and they were like, ma'am, of all the people that we've had pictures sent of, your husband is a dead ringer. We had a good laugh over that too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Margaret. But it's better. I'm sorry to hear that. This winter has been rough. This winter has been so rough. It's like I tell my physical therapist, I was like, I'm just surviving winter. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm just surviving winter. I've missed her. She's nice. Yeah, Margaret's on here. He's now doing the streak, word for word. David, the only song that David can really sing front to back is Amish Paradise. Just gonna tell you. Yeah, Weather Whiplash. I meant to put that in the title of that little video. It never did anything else. It snowed to about 3 inches or so. Then it went, I'm done. But now they say we're going to get some more tonight, potentially, because it hangs on the mountain and drops when it doesn't drop anywhere else.
Yeah, it's already building up in Kentucky since I
said. Oh, Davis is building up in Kentucky already. I'm not going to do much more tonight. I'm going to probably rest a little bit, and then I'll be up with the stove off and on most of the night. Whimper of snow. It was a icky snow this time. It was icky snow. Yeah, I'll leave the cats. I have days, and that's exactly how it is. It's like you have to recalculate everything you think to make sure you're right. My brain has those days too. Okay, I'm gonna let my cheese melt. Got everything turned off. I'll dip it in a minute. I had a bunch of first, but then I had to pack it. Excuse me, can I have my stand, please? Hang on, everybody. Be careful. We're moving. David's in the recliner. David brought me a bag of goodies, and since I'm not handling food, I can look at them. Up close and personal, huh? My nose is still running. I can't stop it. Let's see what I got. He brought me in a bag of goodies. Oh. Hang on, they're all stuck together.
You said something about putting it in a jar.
Yeah. I've got a jar I'm going to make. Oh. Bye. Oh. What is not? There's another one of those in here. Oh. Big bag of dead things. I like it. I like it a lot. Some of the skulls are going to go in Etsy, and then some of the smaller bones I'm going to use and make a little bone jar. I guess I don't really know what to call them. What do you call those things? Bone jars. Bone jar. It's just a bone jar. I got to wash my apron. My dryer should be fixed Friday or Saturday. I need to do laundry. Well, it's not that bad yet. I've got maybe a load and a half. Yeah, I'm going to make some stuff. He's been cleaning it. Lord, I sweat making dinner. He's been cleaning it and bagging it so he can bring it into me. So we can put some on Etsy. But I tell you what, that red is staying in it. So we can put some on Etsy, and then I'm going to turn some into, put them on dream catchers and make a jar and do some stuff like that. Where do you belong? I never noticed how wild my hair is till I get on here and it's like, whoa. Lord have mercy. Good grief. My lotuses, oh, let me show them to you. They're almost all out of the water. I think one is still slightly underwater. Look here. Look here. Look how tall they're getting. So I still have one that's not quite out of the water. The other two are out of the water. And then the other, I put two in for Mom. One of them's sprouting. I'm hoping that, hit the table, I'm sorry. I'm hoping the other one does soon. So right now, don't hit them with a hammer. Even though people in India will tell you to, don't do it. File them with a fingernail file on the pointy end. That's what you do. And so right now, I am 4 out of 5, but I think the other one's going to sprout because he's looking like he is. And then I've got 10 more, I think, because I ordered a bunch because I figured I'd start a few and give Kim some. She's got a couple plants that we're going to swap, take babies off of. That sounded mean. Take cuttings off of. Oh, I had to look at that twice, Margaret. I was like, ooh, those are letters that don't normally go together. I'm blind. I'm blind. So I've had a day, but I'm fixing to rest, eat some dinner, rest, and not do a whole lot more. If I get the turtle, I've got the hands and the face done. I've got the shell done. I've flipped it and done the frill. Now I've got to attach everything and then just do his belly. If I get it done, but I'm having to piece some yarn to get it done so I can use another big blanket yarn on it. If I get it done, I'll put up pictures tomorrow. I've got my dream catchers being pressed. I got that packed. I think I'm in a decent place for stuff that I was wanting to get done this week. The Etsy store, the other beaver sold. The otter sold. No, yeah, the otter sold. The guy that bought those wanted another beaver hide. He almost bought that bobcat, but he sews mitts and he's bought from us before and he came back to buy again. So that helped immensely. And then I'm going to try to put skulls on tomorrow. And I don't know. I was thinking, I've recreated one of these, but I'm thinking about this one. I don't know. It's one of my favorites. But I don't know. I haven't made my mind up about it yet. I've done a double weave on one of the ones I did today. I did a double weave. And I did bright colors, which is not something I normally do. So I'm trying to do one super bright and frilly, one kind of toned down, and one kind of natural. So I'm going to do the natural one tomorrow. I think that's like, I made a few like that. Like I can recreate those pretty easy and I like them. I think they're gorgeous. That one has just been with me for a while and I've recreated one mostly like it too, but I'm thinking about parting with that one. Hi, Ashley. You coming at the end? You coming at the end? Okay, well, I'm going to have to get off here so I can plate up some dinner. So if y'all was wondering, it's just onions, taters, kielbasa, whatever seasonings you want, and biscuits. That's all I did tonight because the Etsy order kind of waylaid me. It took me a while to get it done. So we should, in the next couple of days, have Sabrina's new date solidified. Now that I'm perking up, I sent her a message. She was like, okay, so we're going to start determining what day we're going to reschedule for. Hopefully the weather will move out and there will be no issues and nobody will be sick. So as soon as I do know, as soon as she gives me a time frame, I will go and put it on the post page. It's still the community page, on the post page. Oh, wait till tomorrow night, the next night. It's gone. We've got warnings for like 4 and 5 below here. And I was like, but then it's supposed to be like a 53 the next week. Mother Nature probably needs to stop her SSRIs or start some. One of the two. Just she's not right. It's worrying me a little bit. I think somebody needs to diagnose her. Y'all have a good night too. Send up some prayers for our newbie that was in here that lost a friend. And check on each other during this weather. I will try to check in so y'all know I'm kicking. I will try to give you as much notice as possible when we do the live. I will absolutely try. As soon as she tells me, I will then come and post it. So it's Brina Dawn's going to have to give me good leeway, which I'm trying to tell her to. But it's whatever works for her because she's so busy. I'm just going to slide into whatever time slot she gives me because she's so busy. She's busy. So we'll get there. Check on everybody during this weather, and we'll try to do something during the cold snap. I'll try to pop on and do something constructive. I've got some crafts going. We may craft and chit-chat for a while. I will share that interview in just a moment. So go look on the post page and look for that interview with Jillian Michaels and that doctor. Watch it all. It's amazing. Okay, and I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go eat my dinner and watch more young people freak out over absolutely nothing on social media. It's kind of amusing. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all have a good night. Bye, guys. I still miss my dog.